Welcome back. The annual Jazz Festival at NDSU is coming up a little later this week. We have Matt Patnote here, a professor of music and a director of the jazz program, and he joins us with Ross Peterson, Fargo native. Welcome to the show. How are we doing today?
I'm doing great.
Doing great. Thanks for having us.
We
here.
are doing good. We are ready to roll. We're going to hear them perform in just a second, so hold your horses. We're going to get to that. But first, we want to talk about the Jazz Festival coming up. So what is the Jazz Festival, and how long has it been going on?
Well, this is our 39th annual Jazz Festival, Jordan, and we have three special guests. Ross is one of them, Ross Peterson on drums. We also are bringing in Sal Lozano from Los Angeles, and he's a great saxophonist, and also Dean Sorensen from Minneapolis, who plays trombone. And our jazz festival is in two parts. We have our student jazz ensemble will play with our guest artists, but during the day we're bringing in junior high and high school jazz groups to play, and they'll be working with the clinicians, of which Ross is one, and so they'll get to perform and hear about jazz education from the experts.
That's awesome. And so, Ross, when you're not performing here in Fargo, what are you doing in the industry?
Well, I live in New York City, in Brooklyn, and so that's home base for me. And most of my time, usually during normal times, is spent on airplanes traveling around the world and playing for different people. I've been a regular member of the group, the Manhattan Transfer, a vocal jazz group, who's been around. They're celebrating their 50th anniversary this year, so they're going to be pretty busy on the road. A young saxophonist, Grace Kelly, singer, Shayna Steele, Melissa McMillan. So between traveling, performing live around the world, and then also producing music too, I have a home studio in Brooklyn. And so just
all the things.
All of the music, all of the time.
And so what's it going to be like for you to be able to listen to these middle schoolers and high schoolers when they come in and maybe give them some of your wisdom here about the industry?
I'm so elated to do this because I remember attending this festival when I was in high school and how invaluable the advice that these guys came. I remember there were some New York musicians that were there when I was in school. John Fedchock was one. But it's a kind of a surreal full circle moment. I love the fact that I'm able to come, and Matt was so gracious to ask me to come back and to my sort of home alma mater situation and give back to the students.
That's awesome. And of course you are as a professor, you're giving information and teaching people all the time. But what's it like for you to see this festival up and running and to see the youth in the area come and enjoy and learn?
Well, it's especially great this year because we had the pandemic last year and we did not have a festival. And it's great to see the students. The students come back. We're at record enrollment for 2 days. We have 22 groups in total, 11 per day. Wow. And we'll have a concert both of those days at 6 p.m., a little earlier so the high school kids can go on the road. We have bands coming from Bismarck, Mandan, and Maple Grove, Minnesota, and Bemidji, as well as Fargo North and Fargo South.
And so where is this taking place again, this festival?
Festival Concert Hall on the NDSU campus in the Reinecke Fine Arts Center.
Okay, and if people want to go to that, they're watching this at home, say, I love me some music, I want to go hear all these people play. Does it cost anything to get in? Do you need to get a ticket?
The $5 charge at the door for adults, $2 for students.
Oh, well, you can't beat that price. Gosh, practically giving them away there. But okay, that is amazing. We are actually going to hear from these two, do a little performance there after we come back from this break. So stick around, we'll have more with them right after this.